about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Ball State's offense will take the first swing of the game. And as we look out on the field, here comes the man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout the season.
Yeah, it's 365. It's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
The give to the tailback. Hard running there. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Cardinals are marching down the field.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it. So you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job on it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup and still short of the first down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. If you want to shut this crowd up early, you don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Gives it to the back on the draw. Powers through the defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Extending the play. At the 45 on his way. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. They've been running it, but down the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The back goes in motion. To the air on first down.
Man, this defense...
Fires deep toward the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
Well, he's trying to go right down the middle of the field against man coverage, but the safety does a great job reading his eyes. He sees the intended target out of the corner of his eye, beelines over to the football and picks it off.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Martinez will let it fly. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Canes are rolling down the field.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
No matter who's been leading the program, Miami always wants to be able to run the ball with some physicality.
Yeah, it starts everything. The line of scrimmage starts everything. That attitude starts everything. And the U is known for attitude. And when they play physical, they've got great teams.
And the Canes will have it 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Horton. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st. tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. They go to the ground. And the Cardinals are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give to Davis. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a 4th quarter game.
They've got the screen set up. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Martinez looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
Got him downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And you got man-to-man coverage, and you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there. But he does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Trying to pound it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Martinez will let it fly. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Getting some heat. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Hurricanes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The raindrops kept falling on his head, and he muffed it. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling and create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. They're bringing heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Canes decide to punt it away.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Presley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. You just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Oh, the freshman lucky that one didn't get picked off. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Miami 9, Ball State 3.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It'll be a draw. Sweet cut there. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it, that time to hand it off, and you pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Martinez looking to fire. Fired in there, but incomplete. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
That makes the score Miami 12, Ball State 3.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
To kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. We should have ran a better route.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got the tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Tackle is made after the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll run it. It's Davis. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. The give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. They'd hope to get him in space, create running room, and there just wasn't anything there.
I love the 3rd down aggressive, in-your-face defense, not giving you any room to run down the field. Great job by the defense. They saw the throw, the quick pass, reacted to it, got him on the ground for a loss.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Compton. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Greg.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Makes his connection. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. And the ball is intercepted. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Touchdown, Ball State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
PAT unit on the field.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top by one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game. They're up by 24 over the Red Hawks of Miami.
Martinez will let it fly. Working that left side now.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They're going to throw it again. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Cardinals! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Martinez looking to fire. Gets it out fast. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And here's the third interception of the night. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half. So find something really quickly you can go to.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through 2 quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
The Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll start the third quarter with the run. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Second down.
Martinez on the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricane. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. On the ground. He will be stopped short. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid to tie also goes by the boards. They're still down 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. Bringing the heat. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Offense getting set for first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
At the 20. Second down.
Martinez will let it fly. Quick strike complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. They take the lead with the 6.
Miami.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? You're going to be a great player. You got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He's looking to throw it. Nice move to pick up yardage. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. That completion leaves us with second and medium. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got the first down and still on his feet. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to get to him. Shakes off the tackle.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They'll ride Davis here. Can't get him to the ground. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through when he's down to the 31. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking left. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
The give to Davis. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Cardinals will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. His field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Using the quick game. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? They'll turn to Martinez. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Finds a man on the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. The official says no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Throws to the tight end, and it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Rain, sleet, snow, sun shining. I don't care. I get interceptions. Give me that rock.
On first down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver, made the big play, saving the touchdown.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're going to run it to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Martinez looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short the first down. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away.
Oh, he just needed to stretch the ball out a few inches more, and he would have picked up the first down. It was a great individual effort there on 3rd down, getting back a bunch of yards, and now they're in a position to go for it here on 4th.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for room. It's Clark. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And sure tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. We saw it on that last play.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Pulls it and fires to the left. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Martinez will let it fly. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget it.
The Canes send out the punt unit.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Ball State gets it back, the offense headed to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Leaves it with the back. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him for the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Canes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A sky-high punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
And you've created some great momentum. Getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Quick completion to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2nd down coming up. The running back has it. Got room at the 35. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Arroyo. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll try the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Caves! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Martinez looking to fire. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth.
Miami, 31. Ball State.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Gonna run it. It's Horton. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Martinez will let it fly. Got it! And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. He caught it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that.
And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to Charlotte.
A strike downfield.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big throw.
They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them exit. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a catch and run for 6. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all 0.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
38, Ball State, 33.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Martinez looking to fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. And he really needs to get away a good kick here. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Robinson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Looking to move it through the throws for the end zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire now on second down. He wants to throw it again. Quick completion on the out route. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Knocked off his feet. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. Coming after it. They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground, and a fourth down sack stops this drive cold.
Yeah, that's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
The Canes inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Right back to the well. Tripped up for the tackle.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense takes the field for the first time today. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Looking to throw, it's French. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's a...
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here when you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Martinez will let it fly. The throw to the outside is complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They've got them bent deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking for a crease, it's Arnold. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Defense getting a boost from this crowd on 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll send out the kicker here. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. And it's no good. He missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's French. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails, drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna take a shot. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Hurricanes have this offense rolling. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Grabbed in the middle. It's Horton. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. 1st and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. The give to the big fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. The Pandas went on the road today and came out a winner, and I don't know anyone who saw this coming. One heck of an all-around performance.
Going up top on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the 1st quarter for Kansas.
Great job on defense. They did their film study. On 3rd down, they're trying to dial up the screen, see if they can get these pass rushers way up the field, but no can do. They get a tackle for loss on the play, now setting up 4th.
Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Martinez on the carry. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Martinez looking to fire. Gets it out quickly.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. On the ground with the counter. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats.
7, Georgia Southern, 0.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Gets it out fast. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. He's going for a big play down. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Back to pass, it's French. Got his man on the outside. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on third and short in field goal range to get the completion, now setting up first and goal.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
This running back in the Miami backfield is deadly because of his speed. He's so elusive. You get the feeling like he could score any single time he has the ball. He gives the offense a lot of balance, but he gives them that home run ability, too.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line. And the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all of the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Martinez will let it fly. He makes the connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The aerial assault continues. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And it's right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Got his man quickly.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's caught. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He'll keep it himself. He'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The run from the shotgun. Thrust that arm out. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Fights off a defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Canes will try to pin them back with the punt.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over 100 on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes a connection. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
It's so important in football that wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution, first down.
They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Right on target with that last pass. Now it's 2nd and medium. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
Yeah, and when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of this versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Martinez looking to fire. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Canes! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football.
That's caught. It's Cox.
They're trailing by 10 to Sam Houston. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Feeling some heat. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Cox. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking for a man. It's French. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The offense set for a first down play. He's going to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He wants to throw. Using the quick game. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Grab near the marker. It's Anderson. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. And the Canes have it with a first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Martinez will let it fly. They're bringing heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Makes the grab outside. It's Martinez. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together. And right now, you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on first and 10. Going with the ground game left. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific start from there in beautiful Miami Gardens. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Compton. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Martinez looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. 10. Touchdown, Miami. And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he's got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. Heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get it all American. Just put up a day.
Using his legs, it's Arnold. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers and freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to ride this running back. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the route is on.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has the lead right now. The good folks in Denton have been buzzing all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Marshall. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls. And most of the time, I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Give to the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Martinez will let it fly. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A 3rd down try for the offense. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. And the heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Got enough for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. At the 35, he's loose. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Hand off from the shotgun. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Hurricane! And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Miami, 45. Georgia Southern, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to throw, it's French. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call.
And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity. But you've got to put the ball in his spot. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll turn to Martinez. Got the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
9-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Trying play action. Trying to get to it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. You know, the entire concept of the play action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
And the Hurricanes will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll pull it on the read. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Dropping back, it's Fitzgerald. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. To the air on first down. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game.
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Miami. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spread it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Looking to pass. It's Fitzgerald. He's right on target. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And finally, out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. And trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's Dorsey. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the Eagles are flying down the field. They'll run it to the right side. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Fitzgerald. Pocket starts to collapse. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and bring it back. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. To the ground to try to move the chains. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They want that clock to run. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to the counter. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. UTSA is going to walk off the field there inside the Alamo Dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the pressure gets him back in the 8-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down.